much appreciated.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, we are live now. Yay. Now.
Wonderful.
Let's do this.
You want me to recap it since it was mostly me?
Sure.
Yeah.
So, last time, our adventurous group headed back to Tatooine in search of their companion and information. Warden and his droid snuck into an Imperial base where they encountered the Dark Lord of the Sith, Darth Vader, and Warden successfully snuck past him along with some Dark Troopers and made his way into a cell with Khan Sante. You want me to tell them what I gave him, Goturn?
I mean, hey, that's more of a private thing. We're gonna go over that in a bit.
Okay, so where he snuck into Khan's cell and had a conversation and things happened, and Warden then successfully snuck out of the cell after being trapped in it because it locks from the inside, and snuck out with the patrol, and now is making his way out of the building. Dex was overlooking all of this from the outside, and he was using a comm jammer to cause a great disturbance, and he then blew up some barrels full of water and killed a bunch of troopers outside, where now he has been programmed into, and someone is trying to take over his programming. And that's about it, I think. That's the recap for the last session, at least.
Wonderful news. Now, everyone, do me a favor. Roll that sweet old destiny. As soon as I prompt you, don't just roll it out of nowhere. I'm going to prompt you. Now roll it. Press the button.
Of course.
I did it right this time.
Of course, I get the.
Oh, yay! Finally, I got a light side. Finally.
Wait, no, that's not what it's supposed to do. There you go. Change that. Get rid of that. And rid of that. Fantastic news. Alright, then, ladies and gentlemen.
Goturn side did not roll destiny.
Oh. Is that what you want? Alright, fine.
Oh, I don't care. I'm just making a joke.
We have everyone here today? Wow.
Yeah,
It's
but I'll be
almost
here.
like someone's been missing for 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, Dex.
Boy, you did not just...
Hey, speaking of missing, there is a chance, and I will tell you later in the week if it's going to happen or not, but there is I'd say a 50-50 chance that I won't be here next week. There's a reindeer farm that we're going to take the kid to, possibly, but we may not. But
Kid's going to the ranch.
See, I appreciate you letting me know ahead of time that you may or may not be here.
Hey, my internet problems are not predictable, alright, man?
I'm not talking about internet problems. I'm talking about repeated offenses in which we weren't known ahead of the time. But that's none of my business, though. Anyway.
You didn't roll, Goturn.
I did. Why there's one more dark side point?
Because I didn't see the roll.
Well, now you do, sir.
No, I don't.
I can't reveal a roll after I've made it, friend.
Oh.
We good? We ready to start? Okay.
Yes, we are good to start. But Khan, I need to borrow you for a minute.
Uh-oh.
Just a tad minute. There's an important decision you need to make.
Yeah, very important. Good one. All right. Hopefully he makes the right decision. You better do what I want him to do. It'll be hilarious. Oh, kind of sad for his character, but overall it'll be fun for us. It'll make things more interesting. So who's excited to hopefully survive Tatooine? Yeah, that's me. How about you, Dex?
I'm wanting to get the hell out of here.
Assuming you don't get mind controlled.
So long as I don't. Hopefully I don't. And I could get to
Your
the ship.
programming kicks in and you to return to the Empire as an Imperial assassin droid. Oh no, I will be dead.
Well, hey, we didn't remove the chip now, did we?
Oh yeah. I gotta do that at some point. We're gonna have to do that. And I'm gonna have to override your programming, which will be a pain in the ass, but it's worth it.
All right, cool. He did not do it.
What? Why not? No! What the fuck? That would have been hilarious. Do you want to tell him what I offered?
No. Let it go.
Wow, my
It didn't
character's
happen.
death is hilarious to you? Wow. Okay.
No. You don't know what you didn't know what I was thinking. Why I offered you that, but okay. It would have been fantastic if you did take it. Like out of character, it would have been. I mean, I'm trying to ease your suffering, but it's whatever.
Yeah, Coda rescued me instead of offering me that. I mean,
No, there was no way I was getting you out of that, buddy. There was no chance.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
had
joking.
no limbs, dude.
You had no limbs, and the Dark Lord and Dark Troopers are all over the base. No fucking way. He's gonna know in an instant.
my limbs and we could have ran. Okay.
And besides,
no.
you are the one who got yourself in this mess, okay? So...
Okay, I mean, okay.
He chose the worst option. He chose the worst option. We'll have to talk about it later.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be a dick about it, but you did kind of get yourself into this situation.
It is what it is, Mike.
You disappointed me. All right.
By other words, so last we heard, Dex heard going on in the back of his mind, administrative reset activated. Obviously, Dex, this is something you did not activate yourself, and it's not something you've ever heard happen to you in your entire lifetime. I assume you don't want this to happen.
No.
Okay, just wanted to be sure. Please do me a favor. You're gonna make a discipline check. It's going to be formidable with 3 red dice. My friend.
Okay, give me a moment. I'm on my phone because I'm taking notes and everything and calculating. Okay, so discipline. And it's not purple, it's red.
3 red, 2 purple.
Okay, could I use a destiny point to lower the difficulty?
You can increase your ability.
Okay, so
Yes, you can do either one, honestly.
okay, so I could get rid of like either a purple or red, right?
It would have to be a red, friend.
Okay, so yeah, I am.
It's 2 red, 3 purple at that point.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip a destiny point. Because I think purple is better than red at this point.
Believe what you want to believe.
Dice gods, please do not make me a slave. Oh, thank you.
Nice.
That administrative reset aborted. Pending. But you get the sense though that you feel something beating within you. It's weird. You get a sense of almost like a sense of familiarity. You haven't felt this in a very long time. Please make a lore check for me, please.
Oh,
average.
A lore check. Oh, dude, you're giving me this. Okay. Lore. What's the difficulty?
Average, 2.
Okay, 2. Okay, here we go. Oh.
Cool beans. So you remember this distinctly from your missions. That way long ago, you haven't felt this in a very long time, but way long ago, this is a feeling you would get whenever you would release a distress signal. and you are currently pinging your own location.
Oh crap!
Towards
Uh-oh.
the nearest administrator.
Uh-oh.
How do I deactivate this now?
You don't
Kill
remember.
yourself.
You don't remember if you can do it yourself, but you know for certain an administrator can disactivate it for you once you've been picked up.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Um,
Oh no!
maybe you should. I mean, I'll let you, I won't say anything. I won't influence your decisions. But I mean, I had out of character ideas of what you should do. You want to hear them?
Yeah, fine. Out of character ideas. Tell me.
You could calm me, and I could try getting the override information.
Warden, did you see what I texted you?
Warden.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, you have just stepped outside the compound, and the pounding in your chest of pressure from before is starting to slowly ebb away. But it's still that sense of impending danger appears to follow you as you're making your way out, and other soldiers are rushing their way in.
Well, I'm gonna try getting away from the building, and then once I'm far enough, once I get into a back alley or out of sight of the building, I'm gonna get out of the cloaking shield and go back to a normal disguise. So something like a smuggler. So actually, I'm gonna go back to the old man disguise that I came with here. That's at least the plan.
Okay. I am going to contact. Yeah, Warden.
Yes. What do you need?
Administrative reset is activating my distress beacon. It is locating me. I need you to deactivate it.
I think I'll try to work on you. Do you think it's a whole part, or do you think that's just part of your programming that's activating it?
I don't know. All I know is this happened during my missions back in the day. I don't know. I need you to figure it out.
So, Warden he's gonna say, all right, I don't really want to sneak back into that base. We're first gonna attempt to program it out of you. Hopefully, I can access your programming and turn it off. So meet me, maybe a block away from the building. You know, at X, Y, and Z coordinates. You know.
Okay, I do that. I go and I follow him, being stealthy, of course.
Yeah, this is gonna do a lot of good. Warden, do me a huge favor. Make a hard perception check for me.
Okay. Is there any way just to roll this skill automatically without having? Is there any way just to click this skill without having to roll add the dice to the table for the public
yeah.
roll?
So just open your character sheet.
Okay.
Go to perception on your thing. Click on the dice. Click on the dice you see there, and it'll only pop up with the other information you need without having to put everything in by hand. Fantastic. You know that as you're walking out, there are two troopers also kind of going your way, and with your information in the spy network, you recognize these two individuals as administrative engineers.
Oh, okay. He's gonna quietly.
They're going in the same direction that Dex was perched at.
So me and Joker are gonna set up an ambush, and he's gonna calm Dex. I'm gonna need you to set up an ambush. We have the two administrators here coming after you. We're gonna set up an ambush, and you're gonna help us with that, so we can hopefully take these guys out and retrieve whatever information. Actually, let's see if we can save one. But if they try to sound the alarm, we're probably just gonna kill them. We're gonna at least take out one of them. But,
okay.
These people have the info probably on them for what we need to do in order to reset you. So, and they're gonna be a threat to us. So, we need to stop them. So, I want you to pretend like you're disabled on the ground and that you're non-functioning, if you can do that.
Okay, I could do that. I could do that. I
Yeah.
go.
And have your blaster ready.
Okay,
you know,
okay,
in
okay,
the other
okay.
hand, dude.
Okay. This is what I'm gonna describe. Okay, I am basically I'm basically knelt down near a crate, and behind the crate is my blaster, hidden perfectly well.
All
You
right.
can't hide anything perfectly well until you roll for perfectly well, sir. But I see what you're trying to say.
Yeah, basically I make it like it won't be easily distinguished, like it's just a pile of scrap metal.
So you break apart your blaster?
No. It's there.
Just have it. You don't even have to hide it. Just literally pretend like you're disabled, and just have it in your hands.
Okay, fine. It's this
Like you got blasted. I mean, you got blaster marks all over you, right? From combat, you should be good.
Okay, I'm basically knelt down with blaster in hand and everything, acting disabled.
Okay. Please make an average deception check for me.
I mean, you are an assassin droid, so they're not. I don't think they're going to be surprised you're going to have the blaster on you.
Cool. Now make the same. Now make an average stealth check for me.
This should be easy. Let's do this.
Hang on, wait.
Yeah, and Warden are gonna let the administrators pass them, and they're gonna follow them to Dex's location,
so
and then ambush them with their suppressed pistols.
Hang on, because there's something with Okay, because there is something that I could do with stealth stuff. I think it was something with... Unless that's not in my assassin tree, that's in my scout tree then. Yeah, well, regardless.
Pretty good.
So, Dex, you're gonna hide your blaster and basically prostrate yourself in a deactivated form. After a few moments, you're gonna, if you're looking in the direction you were coming from, you're gonna see two engineer troopers are gonna be coming your way. Are gonna start walking towards you, and then they're gonna notice you. It's like, then one of them's gonna stop. Is like, sir, we found him. Sir, we found it. Running a system diagnostics now. You make sure there's nothing going on with it. It's like, Roger that. And one of them is going to go on a keypad and start typing things in. Dex, you're gonna hear in the back of your mind, administrative diagnostics procedures activated. What are you going to do?
This is running a diagnostic on me. It's not resetting me.
You might want to start blasting.
Well, are you nearby?
I was following them. I should be right behind them. That's a plan.
Do me a favor and roll a hard stealth check with one setback die.
Okay, 1 second. Stealth check.
Please.
Stealth check. 1 setback. And 1 setback. Hard is 2, right?
Yep. Hard is 3.
Oh. You want me to roll the other? I didn't have the other. Okay.
Would you look at that? So you are quiet as can be, and no one seems to notice you in the slightest. As you kind of go behind these two engineers. So yeah. Dex, so what are you doing? You feeling like making a diagnostic?
Basically, they're just gonna...
Yeah, I can take them out if you want.
Okay,
I have the suppressed pistol, so I can take them out quietly. And Joker has a suppressed pistol, too.
Okay, I'm basically not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna play it out until, like the diagnostic is over, because I'm actually curious on what the diagnostic would say. So I'm just gonna let them do it.
Okay, cool.
Want me to roll for attack? I'm gonna at least take out one of them.
Yeah,
And
just
Joker's
like,
gonna
like
he's gonna injure the other one.
So you're allowing them to run.
Whichever one's doing the diagnostic
Huh?
in hand, whoever's got the diagnostic,
whoever's
I'm gonna
doing
shoot
the
the one who's-
diagnostic, he's not gonna shoot.
Yeah.
So, the one doing the diagnostic is the one that's approaching Dex with a little tool in hand and is attaching it to him.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot the other guy watching it going on. And then he's gonna also say, as soon as after he fires, he's gonna say, "Don't move, or I will kill the." He's gonna kill the other guy after. Hopefully, he kills the other one.
I didn't hear. I couldn't tell what you were talking. So what?
He's gonna shoot the guy who's just standing. Once after he kills, hopefully he kills the other guy. He's gonna tell the other guy, "Don't move."
So basically, what he's doing is he's gonna shoot the guy that is not doing the diagnostic, and then like after that is done, he's gonna turn to the guy who is doing the diagnostic to not move, or he's gonna like do bad things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Want me to roll for an attack?
Yeah. I'll give you 2 boosts out because you got a triumph on your stealth check.
And then do I have to select the weapon, or do I just roll range light? I'm just
Special
confused on how to
Yeah,
do
you can select the
How
weapon
do I
and
do
roll.
it? How would I do that?
You
The same way you did. I taught you to do the skills.
Okay, so basically, you go to weapons like gear and equipment.
I didn't even add the weapon, Rip. Fuck,
Wow.
that's not on my sheet.
You have everything else except your weapons. What? Look at you.
Yeah, let me just look at the weapon on RPG sessions real
Weapon's
quick.
always the first thing I add. See, this is how we're different, man.
I added everything else, I forgot the weapons, alright?
Okay,
We'll
but
go get those up real quick.
basically, when you have the weapon, it would have a little white hood thing. You go over there, it would highlight into a dice. You click on it, and it would have the whole dice pool made for you with any mods and everything all checked in.
It's a disruptor pistol with superior weapon customizations to +1 damage, and the blaster suppressor, which adds 2 setback die to hearing it, basically hearing the blaster fire. So, all right.
And he's gonna roll to see if we're gonna roll for him to see if he can hear that.
Let me make sure I got this. I think this is all right.
Adds 2 setback die to hear it.
What was that? Yeah, 2 setback die to hear it. Yep. So we didn't hear it.
He didn't hear anything.
Oof. You might hear the body hit the floor though. What about that though?
Okay,
Actually, also we didn't roll damage. It's 11 damage. I don't know how. It's +1 as well for damage.
Oh, he's dead.
and
he's
you also
dead.
have 5 advantages and triumphs and
It's
everything.
also a vicious 4 weapons, so he's definitely dead.
It's a headshot. He's gone.
Yeah.
He's too distracted by the diagnostics.
So maybe now that the guy is instantly dead, he's just gonna come over to the other guy and have the blaster, pressed up against his head. If he's assuming he's not looking at him, he's gonna be like, "Don't move."
Yeah, he's kind of just sitting there.
He's be like,
Not saying.
"Give me the data pad and give me all your comms now."
Said, my comm link is in my helmet.
Give me the helmet, then take it off slowly.
So he will put the diagnostic tools down, and it will slowly take off his helmet.
Can you turn off? Actually, no. Don't. You're Joker. I want Joker. Take this man, put him against the wall. Take anything he has for weapons or any information, security cards. Take it off of him. I'm going to make sure I can turn off this beacon that's on him. And you, sir, you need to be silent the whole time. So yeah, that's what he's going to do.
Did the guy manage to finish the diagnostic?
So that's what I want to go over with you for a second. Cause this is not all instant speed. So I need to confirm you're allowing this diagnostic to happen, correct?
Yes, I'm allowing the diagnostic
Wonderful
to
news.
happen, but as soon as, the whole warden thing happens, I'm not going to let it continue.
Fantastic news. Diagnostics will happen fairly quickly. It will note first and foremost that you have no systems damage
Okay, that's good.
or physical damage at all. That's one of the first things that turn up is that there's nothing inherently wrong with you, which means you also note that your deactivation was voluntary.
Okay.
It'll also note a log of the past few months between system errors. Basically, it takes a note of all the times you've been knocked down, how many times you've gotten have your systems messed with, different all sorts of different things. Basically like a hard log of like the past few months, and it was going back and back further back in the past. And then by the time that guy gets shot, it's gone back like at least 2 years of your past. Of logs at that time.
So during the time, probably before my team was killed, basically.
After.
After.
Just after that.
Damn, okay. Okay, I'm actually curious on that.
But of course, before it gets too far, you will voluntarily stop that information. As you hear Warden's voice pipe up and tell the guy to put everything down and walk away.
Yeah, Warden is going to he's going to now look, and he's going to see what the data pad or whatever he was using to do this diagnostic has, and he's going to try figuring out first how to turn off the beacon that's on him.
Cool. So first and foremost, since the diagnostic is going, it requires an administrative password for an emergency stop.
What's the password? He asked the guy.
He didn't say anything.
Okay, could I say something?
He doesn't say anything, so...
You told him not to say anything, so you said he's not saying anything.
He says you may speak. What is the administrative password, and only the password? What is the password?
Are you trying to like convince him to do it, or are you just trying to
I'm demanding it. He doesn't have a choice.
Fantastic. Please roll a hard coercion check with 1 red die.
Could I... Actually, I think Joker is there, so he would be helping him with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if coercion is either one of your career skills, but that would give you
No, in the sense, because Joker...
What about skullduggery? Does that count? Is that the same thing? Or is that a little different?
Coercion is specifically intimidating people.
Okay. And Joker, can Joker help me?
Yeah, does he have coercion as a career skill?
Let me look on his... I added it as a companion on the sheet, but I don't see anywhere on that, so I'm just going to look at his character sheet on sessions real quick. He has no career skill in coercion, but is...
So all you get is a boost die, friends.
Okay. And you said...
1 red, 2 purple.
1 red, 2 purple. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are you upgrading the difficulty?
No, that's just what it naturally is.
Oh, okay.
He refuses to speak.
He refuses to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, could I do something?
I'm gonna have Joker. I'm gonna say, Droid, take out your knife. And he's gonna say, if you do not give me this password, this droid is going to begin hurting you. So yeah.
So
he's trying to still get the password.
He's going to think about it. And then he says, Very well.
Okay, what is the password?
It is a vocal password.
Okay. What's
It
the password?
It's going to say abrupt protocol 54 alpha alpha consideration A. Dex, please make a hard discipline check for me with 2 setback.
Okay, a hard discipline
Hard.
check?
I'm rolling a dark side die to increase that to upgrade it by 1. So it's 1 red, 2 purple, and 2 setback die, please.
Uh-oh, I don't like this.
Oh, get wrecked.
Yeah.
Fantastic. You feel the protocol suddenly very forcibly jerk you out. The diagnostic ends, and you feel something suddenly like stirred within your systems, but you manage to keep a hold of yourself. You do have a flash though of like almost a jerk reaction, and Warren, you're sitting next to Dex, correct? With the
Do I realize?
diagnostic tool?
I realize what's going on.
Huh?
Do I realize what he just did?
You're not. This is all happening at the same time, so you don't know.
Okay.
Dex, I need you to make a brawl check against Warden, please.
A brawl check.
Yes.
Okay. What's the difficulty?
It's engaged. He's engaged with you. So whatever his you're asking him about his defenses.
Yeah.
I have
Defense.
defense of 0. Actually, wait.
Oh.
Did I not add the armor on the page?
Looks like you do have armor.
No, I have one. I have one defense. Sorry, it's not updated on the table correctly.
Yeah, just let me know.
It's 1 setback die, so it's 2 purple, 1 setback.
Got it. Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Please fail. Yes!
Hell yeah.
So, Warren, you see Dex suddenly spring up and kind of like suddenly turn your way.
And I like dodge out of the way.
Oh, not even a dodge. He just obviously just like a sudden spring up and swing up and turn. It's like it's very hard to tell what he was doing though, or why he did that.
So he's gonna be like, Joker, bind and gag that man. We won't want him speaking anymore. Obviously, he just did something weird. So yeah, he's not gonna be speaking.
Joker can do it, and the man does not resist.
And Warden, he's gonna be with the diagnostic tools and trying to figure out stuff on his own. He isn't gonna rely on this dude.
Fantastic news. Please make a easy perception check for me.
Easy perception.
Mm-hmm.
Just 1, right?
Yep, that's 1.
Oh. What? Okay.
Well, looks of it though, you can tell that you do notice what something about Dex though is that he doesn't seem to be harmed in any way by what's happening, and he's easy. You can see ways to like loosen up more of his physical parts so he's able to like go back into resting mode yet again.
Yeah, he's spending time to figure out this shit. Like he will spend his time with this guy here. He's gonna have Joker just he's gonna tell Joker, knock the man out.
Before that, Dex is gonna put a hand on Warden, and he's gonna say, "No. Give me a moment with him."
I can't let him activate the programming. Either I have to figure out what this tool does and how to
I
reset.
did not ask for you to ungag him. Just give me a moment with him.
All right, sure. So, Joker, step aside.
Dex rises up, and he kind of like undoes his disguise, just showing the battle-scarred droid body, and he just kneels down as he takes Joker's knife, if he allows it.
Sure, why not?
Okay, so he then decides to like play with the tip of the dagger and everything while looking at the mechanic, and Dex says, "I know what I am. I know what I was built for. But here's the thing. I served the Empire greatly, but then the unit that I was assigned to was brutally massacred, and it turns out that they were betrayed from the inside." And the dagger is kind of like going to like go right near his face as like I'm going to stab the wall and everything, like just basically like inches, you know, like Rambo, like mission accomplished thing, kind of like that. Okay? Okay, so I do that and I say, so you have a choice. You could either be truthful and help me figure out who betrayed us, or you could die as an expendable unit to the Empire. Because between you and me, I believe we are not all expendable. And I just say that as I then like give the dagger back to Joker as I go to where Warden is, and I sit down in my rest mode and I allow him to continue the diagnostics. Does the diagnostics reveal anything, by the way, before I go into my rest mode again for him to do it?
Yes, actually. It actually does. Before you go into rest mode, you see that your memory logs were edited by an administrator shortly after you left the services of the Empire.
I want to see that.
Shortly before that.
I want to see it.
The edited logs, recognize the date, are the date in which your squad was massacred. What changes were made, however, are lost to you. Just that the exact logs and files regarding that incident are different, are not the original ones.
Could I get the original logs from this diagnostic?
Would you get them from the diagnostic?
Yeah, like on the data pad, like it did the whole diagnostic. So could I access my like memory and everything through the diagnostics?
No, it just simply revealed that it was an edit.
Okay, but could we use the data pad to override said edits in my memory to give me the original files again?
Hey, you know, let me do my work, you know.
No. I'm asking Goturn if it is possible.
No.
Okay.
Because it's like a Word document. If I change the file of a you can't it's unless there was an error, you can't restore it to its original file, the original file type.
Okay.
Because it's been like a hard save.
Okay.
The original memory has been overwritten on your system settings.
Okay, so I need the originals, and the only way I could get that is back on the main database, which I do know where that is.
Mm-hmm.
And I just turn to the administrator and I say, and I turn to Warden and say, this one's coming with us. No questions asked. He is coming with us.
Well, I mean, you heard the droid. Oh, I guess your life's forfeit for. You're not stuck here serving us.
In the middle of this conversation, I can't ignore this now. You hear the sounds of a lot of footsteps coming in your direction.
Oh, it is time to go.
Yeah.
And he says, Joker, grab the man, and we're out of here. We are leaving now.
Yeah, we're getting to his ship. We're getting
and
to his
he's
ship.
going to Warden. He's actually going to. What should I do? Oh, we already have the body here. We just need to leave. We need a book. So he's gonna be like.
Yeah, you have all the equipment.
Can I sense which direction the footsteps are coming?
Where you came from.
So, is there an opposite way down this alleyway that we can go away from the footsteps?
Yeah.
A bit. As you guys are kind of like trying to pack up your stuff, you hear a pew as a as the sound of a rifle going off. So a rifle fire going off flies past both your heads and hits a wall behind you both.
Yeah, Warden. He's gonna turn on. Actually, well, now that it doesn't really matter, he's gonna actually. Oh, we're just gonna fucking book it. We're not gonna look too much back, but we need to fucking book it out of here, and we need to lose these guys.
Okay.
So actually, let me see if I have. Look at my skills for a second. You go ahead, Dex. So
Yeah,
say what
okay.
you want to do.
So Goturn, can I ask, is there any like archways or pillars in this alleyway that I could probably shoot to cause some debris to fall and to block the pathway that these guys are coming towards us in?
In this exact alleyway?
Yeah.
Call high or low for me, friend.
So, I don't know how.
Okay,
Actually,
wait. Say that again, Goturn. I didn't.
Call high
hear
or
you.
low, friend.
Oh, high or low? Oh,
Yes.
High.
There actually is. There is a single one that if you manage to get a good shot off, would cover a good amount.
Okay.
Cover a
So
good amount of ground.
can I want to use my ability shortcut during a chase. Add a boost die per rank of shortcut. In an attempt to escape an opponent, and we're going to try to hopefully escape these, the troopers. I assume. I want to try getting us out of here, and just fucking book it out of here. Like, just escape these people.
Okay. But first, I am going to use my mounted rocket pistol, and I am going to shoot a fletchling micro rocket.
Are you sure you want to give? That'll give us away. We haven't any shots. We could try getting out of here silently. I mean,
Okay.
honestly, we do need a distraction, though. We need something as a distraction.
Yeah, and it blocking their pass so they couldn't get to us quickly.
I guess that works. Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think I was doing that? That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So going.
Our buddy.
Okay. And okay. What's the difficulty for this?
To shoot this
Yeah, pillar with the micro rocket.
it's a short range. It's just gonna be short range. So just make a short range whatever that range rocket roll is. I believe
It's a light. It's a light. It's a pistol, and
Range
the
light.
range is
yeah.
medium.
Make a short. I'll make a short range light check.
Okay.
See if you can deal enough damage to get this done.
Okay, and I don't think, because if I use my maneuver to aim, I would not be able to move. Right?
You can if you use one maneuver, but we're not in turns right now, so.
Okay. Okay, yeah, then I use my free maneuver to aim.
Free maneuver to aim.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh, let's go! Let's go!
Hell yeah.
And I know you're gonna ask. I will tell you the damage. It is the Fletchlet. Its damage is 6. The crit is 2. And it's an explosives. It's a blast of 5, a vicious of 2, and has limited ammo 1.
Alright.
And since okay, so the crit, okay, so when it says critical doesn't mean I can't use the crit, right?
When it says critical, you can what?
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how it works, but okay, so the critical for this Fletchlet micro rocket is 2. Would I activate said critical because of the advantages, or?
Yes.
Okay, then.
So since you have a critical hit, I'd say that makes it do exactly what you want it to do, and the entire archway ahead of you will collapse,
blocking that pathway that the
you.
troopers
But you'll both need to make an athletics check for me so you can make it in time before all the debris falls and blocks it away, so you can't get out.
No, I was asking if it was no, because we're gonna move. Okay, then I'm gonna shoot that.
So you're gonna shoot it behind you.
Yes.
Okay. As you're aiming and make you fire your shot, you will see that there are a few of them in the alleyway, and they're gonna take a moment to fire at you as the debris is falling. Give me a second here.
Yeah, I have a one defense for range and melee.
Let's see here.
What happened to the music?
Oh, it's only 30 minutes long. My bad.
Oh.
So I had to kinda let it die.
It's fine. It's fine.
What is that?
I don't know. Wait. Oh, that's it.
Great choice. Okay, this works.
So, yeah. What is it? So, oh, sorry. I was about to roll the dice and then you stopped me. Oh dear. So, all their shots, are blocked with the rear, just miss wildly. But one shot in particular,
It's a bright Sunday morning in June.
does.
Tower Bridge is solid with cars. Not
What?
It's Top Gear. We turn that off.
about to set off on the Sunday outing of a lifetime. 100 cherished survivors.
Some amazing Star Wars soundtracks, guys.
Like, seriously, can we not get a freaking badass, like, freaking music without freaking intro?
You want to suggest a song then? I'll take your request.
No, I'm talking about for you to search and everything.
Longest classic car rally ever. The Pirelli Classic Marathon. There are entrants from 8 countries, including Holland.
Hey, maybe this'll work. Here, use that. Use that.
There are ordinary motorists like you and me.
That's an
Sadly,
hour
we
long.
can't.
Who drove this?
Oh no, where'd Top Gear go?
We're Top Gear. I still want to know what happens to Khan, though. I hope before the end of today we figure that out.
Still doesn't sound like Star Wars music, but okay.
Okay, what you were playing earlier was enough, Goturn. Just keep playing the same music, okay? Okay? What you had, the whole
we're good.
cyberpunk. What you had was the
That's
whole.
okay. This is alright. I like Run.
I'm slightly confused as to why we're destroying our listeners' eardrums, but okay.
Whatever. Oh my god.
I turned it down.
Alright, I just cut off the music then, okay? Like. Okay, anyway, let's continue. What you had earlier was perfect.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's what you get for complaining, you ungrateful bastard.
Okay, because what
Alright,
you
so what happened with that triumph? What did those stormtroopers do?
Yeah, because what you had was the tension stealth music from Cyberpunk, and then you have the space ambient music. Those are good musics, okay? Use those, okay? Just saying.
I think we're good with music. Can we what are the stormtroopers?
So one shot, gets past all of you, and it hits the engineer in the head, and he will die instantly.
Shit.
Alright, drop that body. We're fucking out of here. I'm gonna keep the diagnostic tools he had on him, but we're fucking booking it. I don't have time to worry about the Empire. We have to get out of this place.
Cool.
Can we flip a destiny point to say it injures and does not kill him?
No, I don't care. He's not that useful. We'll figure it out with.
Oh, well, thank you for caring about my backstory.
Oh,
I tried. I tried.
I did care. It's just we're trying to survive at the, you know.
No, I know. Okay, I blame the role that Goturn got, okay? I freaking, he failed, but he got a triumph. And he chose to keep me in the dark. It's vexing.
You're welcome.
I know.
But other news. So yeah, you guys are making your great escape of sorts, and now this is where you're at.
Where are we?
Sorta, kinda. It's all on you how to interpret this bit of news. As far as I'm concerned, though, yeah, you got to drop his body and start running towards your ship.
No, we don't want to lead them to the ship. We're trying to just get away and hopefully maybe get into a fucking cantina or something. Or yeah, a cantina would be ideal.
What do you disguise as again?
I'm an old man currently, but honestly, he doesn't really necessarily. He's probably Warden will eventually go use his stealth field eventually, but he's not going to use it yet.
And I'm putting my disguise on again. I mean,
Joker can change. No, I'm not going to stop yet. Well, once we get into the cantina, he's going to go into a bathroom and then change his disguise there.
Yeah. So I need you both to make hard stealth checks. As you guys are now moving to a more populated civilian area.
Hard stealth check?
Yes, please.
It's 2, right?
Hard is 3, sir.
3? Okay, I don't want to fuck that up again. Alright, 16 pretty well.
That bounces out not too badly. So yes. Without you guys kind of manage to get your way into a crowd. You don't bump too hard or act too unnatural, or people to really pay too much attention to you.
Yeah.
You're able to get your are you going using your disguise or your stealth field first?
No, I'm gonna. Well, we're gonna get into. We're gonna go into the cantina first, and then go into a bathroom, and then switch to disguise. If I don't have to use my stealth field, I don't want to use it. So, I'm gonna go into a cantina and get off the streets, and that'll be probably good enough to where we can hopefully sit out in the bar and just wait for a little bit for things to die down, and then go back to our ship later. I don't want them knowing which ship we came on. How about you, Dex? Are you good with chilling in the cantina for a little bit?
yeah, so long as I have my disguise on.
I'll work on you when we get back to the ship. Actually, I don't know what he did, but we're going to need to definitely figure out before we head back to the ship if there's anything wrong with you, so that way we don't, get the Imperials on our asses again. We're just going to change to a nobleman. That's just going to be his new disguise, an Imperial nobleman from Alderaan. Alderaan, yeah, that works. That's what his new disguise will be.
An Alderaan Imperial?
Yeah.
We'll have to see about that. Sure. So yeah, if you have that kind of information saved,
Yeah.
won't be too hard to do so. It'll just take it'll just take a minute to completely cover you up. What is Joker gonna be doing?
He's gonna be my wife. He's gonna be I don't know. She'll be a Tatooine-ish woman. That'll be an excuse for why she's here. So she's gonna be, I don't know, some hot stuff, you know. So she'll look. She won't be like, you know, drawing the entire crowd's attention, but you know, she'll be good enough to hopefully blend in the reason why we're here. She'll look like she's from Tatooine.
All right. Well, in that case, yeah. So it's just somehow meet together, and then you guys have this one droid who is wearing some small bits of clothing.
No,
he has a literal. His whole thing is he like literally like transform electricity to have.
No, I'm talking about Dex.
Oh, you want me to change his disguise?
I'm putting my entire thing on.
Okay.
Okay, to cover me entirely to make me look humanoid, but like they wouldn't know what I look like.
Last time we had Dex wasn't covered, right? If I remember right, you weren't really covered. So hopefully you'll be okay. But
yeah, because the only type of clothing that I would like have just to signify that hey I'm different would be like a poncho that you know like in Overwatch McCree had, you know,
just
something like that.
Watch your pockets on the streets of Tatooine, but we're gonna hopefully. I don't know if there's. I don't think cantinas. They're just usually bars. But we're gonna go see if we can find like a hotel or like a inn, tavern, whatever you want to call it. You know, to spend the night. And I'm gonna work on Dex at least. I want to make sure he hasn't had any like homing beacons or anything like put on him yet.
You're gonna just quickly check over Dex to make sure.
Yeah, I want to do that. I'm gonna do a full diagnostic and make sure that
a full diagnostics
of his programming mainly. I don't care about the weapon systems. I want to know mainly his communications, you know, and stuff like that, and his core programming.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll anything, or?
So I need you. So are you trying to go through a full or a very quick one? Because that would.
No, I'll spend an hour doing it.
Okay. So here's what's gonna happen. So as you're kind of working through it, trying to make sure, kind of comb through it yourself, making sure everything's on the right up and up, you're going to see a squadron of troopers into the cantina you're in, and they seem to be talking to and questioning people. You can also see a few of them look like other engineers, but no, not as high ranking, but they appear to be doing scans of people as well.
Shit.
We're gonna just go leave. We're gonna like get up and, you know, walk out a different way or duck in. Actually, you know, let's go duck into the bathrooms. The droid though. Shit, where are we gonna put Dex? Dex, you should go sneak your way into the kitchen or get away from them. Where are they coming? Like in the bar, right? Like, are they at the bar, like at the entrance, or are they?
They're at the there's a small bit of them at the entrance, and some of them at the bar. They're starting to spread out now.
Is there a back entrance?
Huh?
Is there a back like a back exit, an entrance?
Not that you know of.
I want Dex. I'm gonna tell Dex he needs to get out of the building. Dex has to at least get out of the building. Us two should be okay to hopefully hide in the building. So yeah, me and Joker are gonna go to 2 separate rooms, and if worst comes to worst, Warden will have to activate his stealth field, but he should be okay. I think Joker should be okay as the woman. You know, he can just say, get your hands off me, you big pervert. Something like that.
Okay, seems like a plan. I'll try to sneak my way out.
Yeah, you need to get out of the building. You at least you're a big giveaway.
Yeah. So yeah, I get out of the
And
building.
he says to you pick a spot. You pick a spot, a place where you want us to meet next, and we'll go there. Just calm us whenever you're far enough out of here.
I mean, the best bet would be to go back to the ship and just take off.
We again don't know if there's any tracking on you, but how
Well,
far did I get? How did I get anywhere? Did I finish
How far
it?
did you get?
Yeah.
No, you weren't even close.
So obviously we still need more time to figure it out, but yeah. He said, I didn't get to finish the diagnostic. I need to finish that before we go back to the ship. Sorry, I can't risk it. We need to have a secure way of getting off the planet, and that's the only way to get off this planet at the moment is our ship.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak my way out of there, and I am actively gonna look.
How
You
are you
don't-
doing this?
You don't have to like sneak, just act natural, like you've been programmed to leave the building or something,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. Okay, but let me finish. Goturn, I'm gonna look for like a land speeder or a swoop bike.
Well, the first thing you gotta do is get out of there. That's
Yeah,
the first thing you
yes.
have to do. So first and foremost, you're trying to sneak out of there?
Well, get out of there unnoticed.
Casual.
Casual like, trying to get out of there, casual like, without drawing attention.
That is... Define that for me, if you don't mind.
Okay, say
Just be your
one.
natural self. Just walk out. Don't hide yourself. Just walk your ass out. Not pay attention to anyone else. That's what I would do.
Basically,
So you-
I'm going to try to, act casual. In the sense that if the group of people are in one direction, I'm gonna go, like, in the other direction, but, like, I'm gonna blend in, like...
No. Just don't run into any stormtroopers. Just try to make your way past.
That's
them. That's what I would say.
I'm saying that if one group, as in group of stormtroopers or Imperials are on one side, I'm going to avoid them, okay? But I'm going to blend in, okay? In a sense to make me look like I'm a bar, like, attendant or, like, a patron and everything. And, like, just then exit, okay? I'm, like, blending in. Trying to look like a patron, but leaving. Okay, but you keep interrupting me!
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just like...
I'm having a hard time understanding what you guys are trying to do because it's constant, like, dip.
Yeah, because he's telling me what I should do and everything, and, like, I'm trying to sneak out of
Okay.
here without drawing attention!
I'll be quiet.
So yes, I'm leaving without drawing attention, but blending into the crowd. That's what my plan is.
You're trying to... Now, I'll keep in mind, they have stopped the influx, they've stopped the flow of people going in and out of that place. Anyone trying to leave is immediately questioned before they're allowed to leave.
Okay. Then I'm
Just
going...
making sure that's...
Yeah, okay.
That
so-
much is clear.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to assume, because, like, I am going to assume that each container would have, like, a back door to bring in food and stuff. So, I am going to go back into the kitchen and basically try to get out of there stealthily quiet.
The kitchen area?
Yeah. I'm going to sneak back there and get out of there without going through the front door, because, you know, that's going to be the main issue.
So you're going, okay. Do you put any sort of disguise, or are you just gonna walk in your regular humanoid-looking clothes into towards the kitchen?
Okay, I'm in my disguise.
I know. That's why I said your humanoid-looking clothes.
Yes, I'm
It's
wearing
not like
I'm
you're
wearing the heavy clothing with the hood and everything to cover my appearance.
Okay. That's why the point I'm trying to get at is you don't have any like synth skin all over you to completely hide the fact that you're a droid. That's why I said humanoid-looking clothes, because obviously if anyone saw your face, ta-da.
Well, yeah, that's
what I'm trying to
why. That's
clarify.
why I'm basically not making direct eye contact.
Cool. That's what I'm trying to get at. Making sure I have it understood completely. Fantastic. Please make a hard stealth check with 1 setback die, please.
Okay, a hard with the setback, and I'm spending a. Okay, wait. Okay, question. I could use a light side point to get rid of a purple, right? Or a black.
You could have before. Could have before, my friend. But we have made this a bit harder because I'm upgrading because you're not recognizable, but you're hood down, shuffling in, and don't look like anyone the chefs would know. So I've used the dark side point to increase it to 1 red, 2 purple on the setback. I wish you the best.
Yeah.
Does anybody else see that, or am I just imagining that?
By the skin of your teeth. So, the chefs and such are too preoccupied or frustrated with the stormtroopers impeding their business again. As you can hear them mumbling that it happens. It's happened before a few times, honestly. They don't really care that you're in there, and no one really tries to get in your way. And while you're getting through there, not really. You also notice that there is, in fact, another back door. That said, you can see the sign above it that says shipping.
Okay. I go through it.
Yes. I can't just assume you're going through these things. Don't make it sound like, okay, I go through it. Sir, I don't know what you want to do. So anyway, yes, you can go through it. Obviously, no one really is in a position to tell you no, or isn't gonna bother trying. You go through it, and you get to you now in see there's supposed to be like a land speeder, or sorry, well, it's not really a land speeder, more so like a land carrier, or so to say.
Like any
a
land-based
larger
vehicle.
land. Yes, a large land vehicle. They can tell is made to carry carry large amounts of food and such. So trailer hitched to the back. You can see they were in the middle of unloading some of these supplies off the truck when these troopers came by.
Okay.
But you also notice that there are some troopers at the other end of the alleyway coming towards this area. And you can hear them say, "Make sure you do a full sweep of the area. No one gets in or out without our notice."
Okay. How big is the area that I'm in?
It's a little tight. It's just big enough for this speeder to get through. But there is another end of this alleyway you can get through that opens up into the street.
I do that. I go through that. And I'm actively looking for like any other speeder type vehicle, because I'm gonna try to get out of town, find this place, and then if possible, Warden and Joker could get in their ship and then, you know, find me and then do the rest of the diagnostics, or pick me up and we could get out of there without being, you know, in a big city. That's my plan.
Mm.
So yeah, I go through the other way, away from the stormtroopers, away, so I could get into the crowd and blend in.
Going back to me now, or is I don't know if he's almost done there.
I'm sorry,
So
what?
yeah, you can.
Warden said something, and I didn't hear that.
Oh, I don't know if it cut out, but I was asking if it was going back. What would go turn go?
Oh.
Go turn?
I was like, what the heck is going on? So yes, I say yeah, you can slip by and get back into the street, but now it's where area you're in is a bit more crowded. There's not so much new vehicles getting past unless there's like larger vehicles carrying shipments of sorts.
Okay. I'm going to try to get out of town. Well, try to get somewhere where I can get out of town, but without any of the outposts and everything, because I am going to assume that.
You're gonna try to get out of town?
Yeah.
Are you gonna try to walk out of town, or?
Okay, I'm in a large crowd, and I'm going there, but I'm actively, scanning to see if I could find any, vehicles I could, it doesn't matter if they're, in alleyways or anything. I'm trying to find that.
Make a hard. It's pretty thick with people right now, so make an average perception check with 2 setback die, please.
Okay. Yep.
Thank God. Oh.
Wait, it means I didn't find any vehicles that I was looking for. So if that's the case, then I'm gonna walk out of town.
Alright. Yeah, it's not you're not finding anything that you can really use immediately. So you're gonna try to walk out of there.
Yeah, basically I'm walking in this sick crowd, trying to find a good spot that I could lay low for the time being. And Warden, are you typing?
Within the city, or within the town, or outside of it?
Sorry, if you heard me typing, it wasn't actual.
Within or without?
Okay, because I don't know. Okay, when we were flying down here, did we notice any natural walk formations or anything that could have been used for cover?
I would say a retroactive perception check would give you an idea of the topography.
Okay, so I make another perception.
Yep, average. No setback. It's you couldn't tell a building from a hill from where you were.
Okay, that's understandable. Then I am going to go into a shady part of the town and basically find an abandoned building and get in there. That would also have a sewer access system.
A sewer access system. How would you know?
Well, one, I would check, I would circle around the building, and I would see if there's, any manholes or anything.
So, make a outer rim or a, education check at average difficulty.
There we go. Finally, an excess.
So, from what you know or remember about the Outer Rim, actually planets like Tatooine, they're not very well as far as industrial, as far as way of cost of living and such, not everyone has it very good out here. Like things like indoor plumbing and such would not be very widely available to like the very common people.
Got it.
And in this area, basically it's disposed of either by incineration or just they put a hole over it and cover it with dirt.
Okay, makes sense. Then, yeah, I just go into the abandoned buildings, hiding out there, and I am going to contact Warden and tell him exactly the coordinates.
Try to find an abandoned building.
Yeah, again, like
Call high or low, friend.
hi.
Let's go. Let's go. Here we go.
Let's see. You can't find any buildings in which there's nobody in them. Any building you think might be abandoned, you can see there's at least like 3 or 4 troopers standing outside of it, or you can see them from standing inside of it.
Shit.
Okay, then I go out. I go
Try
out of
to
town.
leave.
Yeah, I go out of town.
Each of the checkpoints are being manned by troopers.
Stay in town.
So yeah, I stay in town, but like I go to like an isolated location that there's not going to be a lot of, well, like there's a good amount of people, but it's more in the sense that hey, they won't take notice. So basically, kind of like the slums area of the town.
See if you can. Do you know where that's located? Off the back of your head?
I did an education check, so I would know what slums are.
You know what they are, but you know where they were located in this particular place.
No.
So it might take you a second, but I'll say you don't have to wait too long.
Okay.
Every place, you don't have to wait too long at all. Warden, we're gonna do one more thing with you, and then gonna move over to Vasarian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry for taking up the entirety of that.
That's good. I almost have to leave I have to leave in an hour, so I'm good. What are we, I guess we're leaving the building? Trying to leave? Me and Joker are gonna meet up, and I'm gonna hold my wife in arm, and we're gonna just casually, just try to, we're gonna be like lovers and leaving the building, and leave the building and just walk out,
You're gonna try to act like pretend to be lovers and leave the building.
Yeah. We don't want anyone to, we're, I have this woman, on my arm, enthralled with me. It's just like I want to leave the building and not pay. I don't want to be stopped really and be like, he's gonna like if anyone tries to stop him, he's gonna try to shush him away. Like could you not interrupt me? Yeah, he just wants to be like, stop him, just be like, he's like, don't bother me, please.
Alright, people will leave you alone, as you ask. But as you're getting closer to the troopers, they're beginning to eye you both, you and your wife, with interest, and they're going to start approaching you.
I'd be like, I'm gonna try charming them. Hello, good sirs. Could I please step out of the building? We're heading back to our hotel or whatever qualifies.
No one leaves without facing the checkpoints. Now stand to the side.
All right, you need ID? I got ID. I can give you my fingerprints. I don't know what you need, but I'd like to get back to my hotel room. I got this loving wife here.
Please make a hard deception check for me.
Can I get a boost from Joker?
Sure thing. What's Joker doing to give you a boost?
you know, she's just be like pleading, "Oh, can you please let us pass? You know, our evening, you know, it's very short. You know, we have lots of things to do this evening. You know, it'd be so nice if you could let us pass."
And you did make her super hot, so yeah.
So deception check, you said,
Mm-hmm.
hard, and boost, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, okay. Kind of, yeah.
It's like, negative, sir. But I will make sure that you and your wife will get out of here as soon as possible.
Thank
In
you,
fact,
good
you're
sir.
up next.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do a quick background to ask for your ID, verification, and they're gonna ask you a few questions.
Alright, he's gonna present the falsified credentials as his ticket out of here. And if he has to give fingerprints, he's gonna use the fingerprint mask he has on. And if they have to try to detect stuff, his blaster is being hidden in hidden storage on him that he has 2 ranks in. So the blaster is fully concealed. And the other blaster is being hidden in a concealment holster. So that's a perception check to try to. It's a setback in order to detect that. And then, what else do I have? That's about it. I think that's all that matters, pretty much. I guess the voice emulator that he's using, that's a hard deception check to tell that that's, you know, different, but and then the daunting perception check to physically see the fingerprint mask.
Cool.
It's an average to easy to hard. It's an easy to hard check depending on the GM to use fake fingerprints, basically.
So they're doing a full security sweep of everybody. So they're gonna do the daunting one. So it's daunting. Any other modifiers you know about?
Well, it's daunting perception check to notice the worn fingerprint mask. It's an easy to hard check for if I decide to use fake, I have to roll.
They're doing the full thing, so I'm just gonna base off the hardest one you have.
Okay. Daunting is the hardest thing I have besides the personal stealth field, but I'm not using that at the moment.
Cool. This they have, and they are using systems defined. Let's see what they get. Huh. That's unfortunate. Like, Alright. So, looks like everything checks out. Now stand still. We're doing a full body scan. And
it'd be like Nolan, you know, he's got a really, you know, he's an arrogant attitude. You really have to do this? Like, can we just like go? We gave you our ID. You scanned us.
Yes, sir. We are currently facing international terrorists at the moment. The associates of Consante are in the area. We must make sure they are not. There's no be assisting them at the time.
It's like wasting my time, but whatever.
So, do you have anything that would prevent the detection of anything you might have on you?
And they're in hidden concealment. I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know how the devices are going to find certain stuff, but
is it a high weapon signatures on you?
The weapons? I just have the 2 pistols from what I remember. Let me just look at my other sheet because I didn't add the weapons. I have the Bunta Blaster. I have a thermal detonator. You
have the thermal detonator too?
Yeah, I have that on me. I know what I'll say if that comes up. But the Bunta Blaster is like, it has the ability where it can be passed off as just as an oddity, you know. It's an item that's just decoration, but the disruptor pistol's hidden away.
You're gonna hear a beep 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 beep. It's like contraband detected. They'll pat you down again, and they will pull out your thermal detonator.
Like I just have that for protection. I don't really, it's not meant for really anything else, And recently,
Sir,
I was,
this is
Yeah?
contraband.
yeah, you want it? I mean, I can pay it. I don't know. Is there a fine? I don't know.
Well,
I don't know this
you're
planet that well.
You're rather coming to questioning with us, sir.
All right. Where to? Where are we going?
So you're gonna come back to base with us, and please do not resist.
So how many of them are around us?
Huh?
How many troopers are around us?
There are 2 talking to you right now. There's 2 at the entrance, and it's been said that there's more of them around the area.
I guess
I know who are also spreading around, going on. Not there's 2 more, at least 2 more within the canteen you're in right now, talking to other people right now, like interviewing them or interrogating them more.
So me and Joker will play along, but I'm gonna have maybe like I'll give a look to Joker. Maybe Jokers could be like pleading, like, why do you have to take us back to your station? Can't you just like take the contraband? We pay a fine. We don't want any trouble. We just want to go about our vacation.
You said
charm. Can we charm them? Can we charm them?
It's gonna be daunting though.
Okay, and we get to use. So am I using Joker's charm, or can I use mine? We're both
Joker's
trying to this.
charm.
Okay. He has. Oh, he is terrible. He is awful. Fuck. So you said daunting.
That's 4 purple, my friend.
Now, can I help boost it all? Like to use my. I actually have good charms.
You
So
can
it's
flip a destiny point to upgrade your check.
Sure, why not? Why not? Oh wait, I didn't do that right. I did not do that right.
No, wait, how are you flipping dark side points? Is my question.
I'm clicking the button. I don't know how that works, but yeah, it's 4.
Look on the side you're using, friend.
Okay. Yeah, I'll flip a destiny. So what was that? Upgrade the check from green to yellow?
Yeah, upgrade one of his green ones to yellow.
Can I help boost the charm at all? I actually have it as a career. I have it as a career skill. He doesn't.
So how would you be helping him charm them? Is the question.
The missus is really tired. She's had a really long day getting here, and this first day on vacation. I'd love not to have it ruined tonight. Could we take the thermal detonator? Take some credits or whatever to pay the fine, and we'll come back. Actually, we'll come back to the station tomorrow. Does that work? Just can we not have to deal with this tonight?
I'd say use Jokers with that.
Use Joker.
You're trying to persuade them. She's trying to actually charm them.
Oh, okay. I was trying to charm them, but it's whatever. All right, it's gonna go poorly as I thought.
It's like, no, ma'am. We'll need to take you both into questioning and holding for this. We promise to to expedite the process as soon as possible.
Well, all right. Well, no. His plan is for assuming they get far enough. I don't know if they're taking a theater or whatnot. What does it look like? Do they have a vehicle, or are we just walking? The base?
You will be walking.
Okay. And are we out in the middle of this open street?
You're in a cantina right now, but you're more towards the you're closer to the center, closer to the middle of this town, than towards the edge, where you were at the fort you were at.
All right. and be like, you know, what's the description of these people you're looking for, too? You said something about that.
So basically, like, we believe the one known as the unidentifiable one named Warden might be around here. He is a master of disguise.
Ironic.
And what about, maybe
one of the stolen Imperial properties named that has been lost to us.
Oh,
It's
all
also in
right.
the area.
Interesting. I did see some men. They shuffled through that, and I mean, I'm waiting till we're like in the middle of a street. I did see some men shuffling around with a droid in that alley over there. You might want to check it out. He's gonna try to convince them to go down there.
Please make an average deception check for me, with one setback.
Average deception with one setback.
Mm-hmm.
That's two per, right?
Yes.
Okay. We're rolling. I like that. What are they gonna do?
Yeah. So, the one you're talking to, it turns out, is like, you two, inspect the alleyways, make sure they're clear of any trespassers, and
They're just gonna continue on.
And the rest of any other four will begin to take you into question. We are going to switch over to Vasarian.
Fuck.
As you're being led back to the fort. So Vasarian.
Yeah.
Fantastic. You left off at a very interesting time, you and I. Remember what the last thing you were doing?
Yeah, I walked into a building. I had talked to like some short humanoid occupants of the fourth moon of the Yavin system. They had pointed me to this very crude map. I got some assistance from the medical droid and the astromech droid that are on the ship, and Goturn, to leading me to this tree house area, and there was like a black walkway that I went up, and then I went inside, and that was the last thing I did.
Last thing you did? Okay.
Yeah, someone beckoned me to come inside, and so I did, and then that's where we cut it.
Alright. So, that being said, you see, average height humanoid figure, hunched over a table. He's covered in robes, the hood over his head, so you can't really see his face. You can tell by his build, though, he is masculine in nature, although a bit scrawny. And he is currently looking over what you can see are some bowls and like containers of herbs and different spices and such.
What's the smell like in here?
It smells very earthy. It's a very earthy, very rich earthy smell. It's like someone went outside and went outside after it rained a decent bit and just started digging all of a sudden.
I see.
And just threw all the dirt up in the air. That's what it smells like right now.
Hello. Are you the person whom I seek?
Well, I imagine you did not come all this way to take in the sights and sounds.
No, I did not.
What is your business so you can be on your way?
Sure. I have a companion here who's been wounded through the Force.
The Force.
She's unable to recover through traditional means.
If you want her to recover through the Force, you talk to a Jedi. You are on the wrong planet.
I was told that you could stop plagues.
Idle rumors will get you nowhere. You have wasted your time. Be gone.
So there's nothing you can do to help? Or you just refuse
Make
to
a
help?
hard vigilance check for me. Or actually, no, an average discipline check.
Alright.
You are more than certain that you are more than certain that based on the way he's speaking, he just wants you kind of out of his face. But also you're aware there's something he's not outright denying, nor is he really trying to talk about.
The Jedi are dead. Who are you?
I'm a relic of an old time, it seems. Boy, you will learn that when people want you gone, it is best to be gone. Now leave. If you have no business here, go see a doctor on some advanced planet like Coruscant. You will
It's
find
not an
no aid
option.
here. Oh?
Surely there must be something I can do in exchange for your help. Doctors have tried to heal her. They're not capable.
Oh, has modern medicine failed us yet again?
It appears so.
I have no reason to help this fledgling of yours. And you are a stranger to me. There is no gain in this, so be on your way.
What game would you desire?
Desire. Boy, look around you. I am on this backwater planet surrounded by savages. There's nothing I want. I am isolated. I am left alone except by the few who believe in wild rumors. But there's nothing I would want.
Rumors have to have started somewhere.
Make a hard diplomacy. Is it
Diplomacy is
diplomacy?
not a skill.
Sorry, persuasion, isn't it?
Persuasion is not a skill.
What am I thinking about right now?
Charm, possibly?
That depends on which one you're doing, honestly. I'll leave that to you.
So discipline opposes deception. If he's trying to deceive me, negotiation or charm, it would be one or the other.
Negotiation. There we go. That's something.
Is that what you're after?
Yes, that's what I'm after. Like, gosh darn it, what's the name? You play so many systems. There's so many words for the same thing, but you always forget which one you want.
Yeah.
Negotiation is what I'm looking for.
What's the difficulty?
Hard.
Okay.
Real quick. Never mind.
Yeah, so that's success with 2 advantage. Unless he's immune to force powers.
Yeah. That would be an issue. He's gonna tilt his head up and then look back at you. Such tricks of the Jedi would not work on me, boy.
Well, it's not a mind trick. That's not what I did.
I know.
It's just an augment.
It's not so that he felt it upon himself. It's more so there is a surge you can feel. You know what I mean?
So there's nothing you will do to help. No way I can
How-
convince you to help me.
How did this one come about their injuries?
I
Do not lie to
inadvertently
me.
did it. Well, there was a mask. It took possession of me. It had a will of its own. And while I was possessed with this mask, there was a hunger that came upon me, and I don't know how to explain it. I don't know the power that I used, but it drained her directly. It was as though life itself was sucked out of her and into me.
You're gonna be quiet for a moment. And he actually turns to face you, and if you would like, you can try to get a gleam of his features.
Sure, I'd like that.
Make a daunting perception check.
Daunting's 4.
Yes, sir. With 1 setback die.
Well, I failed with 3 threat.
You're not sure why, but you're having a very hard time seeing this man's face. Even with like the light around you, it just seems to be something darkening his features to where you can't really see him.
Interesting.
Like messing with powers beyond you. Typical.
Not by choice, I assure you.
Oh, I imagine you have quite the tale to tell. Not that it matters. That one is
Here, I
dead.
would tell you.
Leave her be. Leave her be. She'll either perish of her wounds or recover. But she is lost to you.
What do you mean?
Said, I can tell just by looking at her. Her heart, her heart, what she has been through, it has changed her. I don't know who she was when you first met her, but she is radically different, even if she does not know it yet. You keep up this path you're on, and you may find yourself stabbed in the back.
But I bear responsibility. I did this to her. I'll not abandon her.
Persistent, are you? Burdened by guilt, I see.
Guilt and responsibility are not the same thing.
Oh, but they are. They're just called different names, and how we justify them is different. But in all reality is, if what you did caused this to happen, then you bear the weight of both on your shoulders. Nonetheless, if you are willing to see this through and don't care enough about your life, we'll see what happens should she happen to make that change down the road, then I will tell you how to heal her. There is a power you must seek, an understanding of the Force, as you say. The power used on her, I can feel it. It was used to harm her. You must find its opposite, the one that can be used to heal her instead. It requires a great understanding of the world around you and of the body in order to really fine-tune it to where you can fix exactly what is broken, to rebuild what has been destroyed, to connect what has been torn. Do you have the dedication to do that?
I've learned many things so far. My journey would be incomplete if I did not study another way. Do you know this power?
I know it to an extent. I can show you the basics, but as far as anything you do to her, you are on your own. I will not be responsible for the responsibility of bringing that, whatever she turns into, and unleashing it onto the world. Whatever you have done to her, you will put yourself in grave danger to keep her at your side. And he will turn and start grabbing a few bits of silverware, some bowls, some herbs, and he'll start mixing it together. You can see a small little campfire inside this little hut he has in the base of this tree. There's a pot made of what appears to be clay, and the sound of steam starting to shoot through the small hole.
Is he making tea?
You assume so. So what will you do?
I would like to learn this power. How can I learn it?
Is it possible to learn this power?
Ha! It is like patience, boy. Patience. Nothing is immediate. If you wish to truly understand that which has happened and how to undo it, you must start from the beginning. Understanding of the body and how it connects how your power connects it to everything else, and how to truly influence its flow. You have what I feel is a talent, but I think you lack true understanding, the depth that you could have. You interrupted my meal, so I'm going to finish cooking, and then if I feel like it, I may say a thing or two. It is up to you to pay attention if you wish to learn anything.
Alright.
Fantastic. So, for expeditious purposes, how long do you plan on staying with this guy?
As long as necessary.
Fantastic. So this is going to take a while to do. But at the end of that, you will qualify for the heal harm force power as a tutored ability. So you'll get the tutored discount should you choose to take it.
Okay. Seems like a bad power for me, actually, as I'm reading over it.
So there's a power that he says you'll need. So I would say it's based on intelligence, I believe.
It is.
Fantastic. Please make for me just an average medicine check. Cool. So this will occur over the course of about 5 weeks is what you'll be doing this for.
Okay. How much time each day does it take to do it?
To do what?
To study the power.
So since he's not directly teaching you anything, he's also talking about it. There's no like set time he's doing it for at any point in the day, but you can tell what he's doing is an all-day affair. So it kind of keeps you up at times.
So I can't do anything else in that time. All right.
I'm gonna be away from my computer making a.
Gotcha. Though there are times he'll just shoo you away and say, I don't feel like talking right now, or there's some days he doesn't do anything at all. So there are a few moments where you'll have basically some personal time in case you want to do some things there.
Like modify my lightsaber crystal and such.
Yeah.
Cool.
I actually need to roll for Goturn's sake now. Let's see. Ooh. Oh dear. So over the course of this, you kind of like going through this bit of a basically lecture listening. Goturn's condition is actually worsening right now.
Great. Hey, I know that Goturn. So, because I know this, you didn't roll Goturn's force rating with that check. And Goturn has that power, or at least she did.
Do you make a point? If she does. So she will succeed. So she actually is making some improvement. She got 1. Just enough. Also, we was like, oh yeah, she does have that ability. I don't know why I didn't do it automatically, but you know what? Take what we can get around here.
Yeah, it's weird.
By the time you do finish, she is awake and kind of moving around on her own for a bit. When she starts doing this, huh? What was that?
I did not. If it was me, it wasn't intentional. I have to go to work early, so I'm just getting ready I'm just getting ready while you're playing. Basically, that's all right.
I got you. So yeah. So she will she'll basically just be walking around, like trying to eat what she can, when she's fed, drink some of the tea. But she just kind of like walks around with this kind of like just scowl constantly on.
Yeah, but I don't see that. Because I'm at this other place. I'm not with her. Okay.
Where'd you leave her at?
I left her on the ship with the medical droid for assistance and with the astromech droid in a clearing on Yavin 4.
I forgot you looked up. I thought you were taking it with.
Well, she couldn't travel, and it was quite a long way.
Yep. So yeah, you will hear all your did you bring your comlink with you?
Yeah, I've been keeping in comms. That's
Okay.
like I contacted her over the comms. She's the one who was able to interpret the map that I sent the images from.
She will inform you that she is up and about.
That's good. How are you?
You will hear the
feeling?
medical droid over the comms as well saying, "I've tried to inform Lady Goturn to continue to rest, but she was refusing to stay in bed." Like, I am coming towards your location now.
You're coming towards me, like on foot?
No, with the ship.
Coming to pick me up?
No.
Ah, alright. Well, when you get here, I guess we'll discuss the purpose of your visit.
So she will. Let's see how well she does flying this thing in her current state. Huh. So she kind of scrapes the bottom of the ship on some of the trees, but she does make it to you in one piece. You can hear the sounds of the ship making a bit of a rough landing, but it doesn't sound too bad. But quickly you can see Goturn kind of like limping out, having a hand on her own chest.
I go to greet her and to help her if need be.
She kind of like weakly pushes you away, like, I can take care of myself.
As you wish.
And she'll get herself into. She'll basically follow you towards this hut. I'll let you not taking her there.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
She'll go there. She'll basically just like plop down on the nearest place to sit, or like she'll pop down against the wall and just like slide down and sit on the floor. The man from before, he'll look in their direction and kind of like, you can't see his features, but you can tell he's like looking at her constantly. You decide to bring her here.
She brought
I'm sure
herself.
that is wise.
She came here of her own accord.
And you did not try to stop her.
I didn't know the reason well, I kind of knew, I suspect the reason she came here was to get help healing herself. I figured since I couldn't convince you, perhaps she could convince you to help her.
Oh, I doubt that, highly. As I said before, I am not touching whatever it is she is becoming.
I thought
That
that
is
seeing
on
the
you.
condition might change her mind.
So she'll kind of, well, she still has a bit of her clothes on. So if you want to help prop her up and present her, all right.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
He'll look and you'll have a slight jerk in his look, and I'm in his stance, but he'll just kind of like stare at her for a long time. As I said, she is beyond you. She is beyond you now. Do what you wish, but in the end, It is better she is left alone. Better for all of us, at least. But who are you? I said I am someone who's a bit more wise to things than this one is. Gesturing towards you, Vasarian. Said I can see what's inside of you. It is not worth nurturing, not worth bringing out. You'll destroy him eventually. Just doesn't know it yet. And perhaps if he wisens up, he'll figure that out and do something about it. I would dare suggest what. I have a feeling he already knows the answer. Goturn kind of looks at you with like a weak but like confused what the hell kind of look, before she just looks back at him. I have never once posed a threat to Vasarian. So speak and make sense. Said, it is what's within you, he will say. Whatever has happened to you during whatever you have been through, you have changed it. You probably not the same. I can't speak for, I don't know you though. Maybe you're always this way, and it's just not manifesting itself now.
Can I interrupt for just a second?
Yeah.
I gotta get going. Gotta leave for work a little early, so go to dinner now. It's been fun. My plan is next time to out of the patrol by blasting them away. Pull a con for that, because I'm not going back to that fucking base. There's no fucking way. And yeah, I guess we'll have to wrap up the conclusion on another time. I don't know. Are you guys wrapping up cons tonight? Or you guys could continue to play, I guess, with Vasarian story for the rest of the night?
We're wrapping it. We'll be wrapping up in a bit soon enough.
Okay.
I just want to make sure I give Vasarian some time to get things on his end done, so it's not like a.
Yeah, you guys finish up Vasarian's. I'm sorry I have to cut it short, but yeah, I gotta go.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Take care, buddy. Have fun at
Have a
work.
good one, guys.
I'm determined to help her, even if you won't.
He kind of stares at you for a long while. At where you are right now, what you can do by yourself will not save her. But there are some resources on this planet that if you find them, they will do you some good. Maybe make the process easier. Maybe give you a chance.
Where can I go to find them?
It's all around you. The wildlife is wild and is just that, wild and teeming everywhere. Whatever energies are left behind here has made things rather potent. Find what you need, and it would need, and you will find your goal met. But I will say it for the last time. Truly consider this is the path you want to take, boy. You put the entire galaxy and yourself at risk in the next step, and then during the time you have left here.
My decision is made. Just tell me what it is that I need.
It'll again regard you for a minute, and then it'll shake his head. I cannot tell you. You must feel for it yourself. the plants, the plants, the animals, all of it will tell you what you need. Only then will you find the answers, but you must first learn to listen. Truly sit and listen. And he'll go to making some of his usual meals. You are no longer welcome here. Be gone. Do not return.
I guess I take Goturn to the back, help her get back to the ship, and then I'll start to look around for herbs that would heal her.
So how are you going about that?
Probably the best way to go about it will be to like use like survival to look for the herbs. So like he had several herbs that smelled interesting in his home. So probably using my sense of smell to determine, like looking for similar herbs to what he had would probably be a good place to start.
Cool. I'll say make a hard survival check with a setback die, considering the aroma is very wild around here.
The aroma or floor?
The aroma.
Can Goturn help in any way?
For a short minute, I'll say she can help with one check you make. After that, she'll be too tired to do much else.
All right, so let's get her help on the first one then.
All right. She will provide you a boost, my friend.
Merde.
Actually, no.
The Canadian just came out of Dex, guys. Dex is sworn in French. No one hear that? Okay.
I heard what he said.
I know, it's because I freaking toppled over my trash can, that's why.
Anyway.
Well, it looks like we had some success.
You do actually manage to track down some plants that Goturn will inform you smell like they shouldn't be anything bad. But then she'll begin to collapse to the ground and kind of seemingly tired. And then just kind of like look up and just say, kind of shoo you on before you can try to pick her off the ground.
Okay. Then I'll try to find some more.
As you're kind of like picking at these things and getting ready to walk off, you notice, because they're not even trying to hide it. That some of the wildlife is coming out and approaching you. Some of them you can tell they don't look too happy to see you. You can hear the low growls and moans of these large creatures.
What kind of creatures are they?
Make a xenology check, friend. Or actually, no. Is nature a check you can make?
Xenology would be.
No, xenology is probably appropriate.
Cool. I was wondering, is it? What we got here? Wonderful. Fantastic. So, you have come in contact with a creature that is locally called a runyip.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
And it's big and angry?
It's more so, you can see that It's not. It seems that it looks kind of like looking towards the. One of them is sniffing at the bush that you were just picking from, and then looking at you.
The bush I was just picking from,
Yes.
so I'm not in direct competition with this thing for its food.
I mean, you know, like, it. I'll just say that the herbs you took from this plant are the ones they usually eat.
Oh, great. Okay, so it wants my food. It wants its
Mhm.
food and it knows that I've got it.
You can understand that much just from the rolls. Like, yeah, you probably took the things they usually like to eat.
Okay. All right. Let's try to do. You know what we're gonna try to do to it?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna try to influence it. We're gonna stretch out to the force,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to.
Animal friendship.
We're just gonna use like the influence power that stresses it,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna use that with like hopefully with good feelings. Like I'm gonna make it feel like it's got a full belly.
All right, go ahead and roll the power, son.
Hey, so it takes 4 strength, and
Mhm.
it feels like it has a full belly.
Hi.
I guess it's actually probably
this is the-
3 because I probably have to spend 1 to increase the range.
Mm-hmm. So you're doing it to all the ones nearby, or just the one?
Oh, just the one
Currently.
that was going to compete with me. If there are more nearby, then I may have bigger problems.
So yeah, it's only 2 of them, honestly.
Okay.
One of the one closest to you though is gonna start backing off.
Good. That's how I wanted it to behave.
The other one's gonna like stop and kind of look towards the way the other one's backing up at, and then take a few cautionary steps back, and then
Good.
give like a.
All right. Can I signal for the astromech droid to come out here and take these herbs back, and then I'm gonna to the ship? Like, are we that close to the ship, or like?
Are you closest to the ship to get there?
Well, I don't. Yeah, see, that's what I'm trying to gauge. I'm trying to see how far from the ship we are when we find these things. Like, would I stop? Do I think I have enough herbs to do what I need to do, or would I probably need to get together more and need to stay in the field? If I need to stay in the field, I could send these herbs back to the ship with an astromech droid, unless he's busy fixing the ship or whatnot.
He's not too busy at all.
Okay, then I'll send the astromech droid to accompany Goturn back to the ship with the herbs, and I'll continue to look for more similar herbs that I think would be helpful. I guess I could use my medical knowledge and my knowledge of the and my lore knowledge perhaps to identify plants that would tend to work in this manner, roots and whatnot.
Yeah, see what we into. Are you going to comment? Do anything?
About what? Am I going to do anything about what?
My bad. I'm kind of like blinking in and out. I'm trying to stay focused right now. Goodness. Are you doing anything about the Dang, I forgot what I was talking about a
Runyops?
second ago. Huh? Yes.
Well, they seem to be backing down, so
Mhm.
So I'm not going to do anything more about them other than make sure that they don't interfere with Goturn as she heads back to the ship.
So she'll head back on her own. They'll kind
Well-
of regard her, but they won't really stop her from going.
Right. And then I'll take a look for some other herbs that we need. Some of the other things that we might need to have. And if the runnips interfere, then I'll deal with it when they actually try to interfere. I'm not going
Call
to,
high or low for me real quick.
High.
Gotcha. Let's see here. So close. So as you're kind of like, so as she's kind of walking away, back towards the ship, where are you going?
I'm gonna head deeper into like the forested area, the where there's vegetation to look for more herbs that could be helpful.
As you're kind of like picking through, trying to looking for a useful herb, kind of without Goturn's help, you hear Vasarian there.
I head towards Goturn at a run. Actually, at more than a run. If I hear her calling out for me, then I head there. At using my force leap powers to move faster than humanly possible.
Cool. So in a few moments, you do get back. You do kind of like get back to where you saw the run yips, and you don't see them anymore. And then you start heading towards the ship. But when you get there, just outside the ship, you see the bodies of 2 run yips splattered on the ground, torn to pieces, and blood all over the ground and the trees nearby. But there's no sign of Goturn.
I try to raise her on the comms. Are you aboard the ship, Goturn? Contact the astromech.
Massive Vasarian. The medical droid is going to try to chime in on the now that he can text you there nearby. Thank goodness you are here. Lady Goturn has arrived not too long ago, and she was covered in blood. But the blood was not hers. Some creature from this planet we seem to be on.
I found the bodies outside.
Oh dear. Hope she appears to be fine, at least no worse than she was originally. But I've ordered her, and I'm doing my best to keep her in bed rest from now
on. Fantastic. That's probably what she needs for right now. I go back to the bodies with my survival knife and field dress them.
All right, cool.
Runyips look like a medium-sized animal, right? So there's probably some amount of meat there that could be turned into rations.
And I'll say with that, we are probably good to call it right there for the sake of time and such. And just to help consolidate everything in the middle, but I feel like it's a decent bit done on all sides, considering both sides of that plot. But yes, thank you all coming by. I didn't even notice that Fred boat had stopped doing its thing.
Thanks for running.
So how much XP did we get?
20, sir. 20.
Thank you.
20 experience for everyone. Well done. Good job. Comments, questions, concerns. Need anything? I was an arm's reach. Otherwise, have a fantastic day, kids.
Yep. See you later.
See you around.